Albon is on a lap now coming into the final sector. There's 30 seconds to go. Ocon's just starting a lap.
Yuki Tsunoda gets up to 12th position. We're waiting for the time of Liam Lawson, and Lawson goes up to 5th place. Hamilton now on the brink. We join Alex Albon, improving sector 1, sector 2, and he launches up to 10th place. Lewis Hamilton into the drop zone again.
Tsunoda is in trouble too. He's 6/10 off the top spot, but there are 5 drivers behind, all trying to improve. Hülkenberg gets up to 11th, so Tsunoda is now 15th, the man that qualified 5th yesterday.
Sainz gets up to 5th. Hamilton has no right of reply. He's out in the first part of qualifying again, and Stroll goes up to 18th position. Colapinto finds himself in P20 at the moment. What can he find? He goes up to 19th. Ocon now at the bottom, and we've got Tsunoda on the brink here. Can anyone find an answer? Gabriel Bortoleto heaping on the pressure. We're on board with Kimi Antonelli, who goes to P4, but who is going to drop out? Who's going to be in the bottom 5? Esteban Ocon currently in 20th place. He goes to 16th, but he won't make it. Now, Tsunoda or Bortoleto. It's Bortoleto who fires the car to 14th position. And Yuki Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll and Franco Colapinto are out in the first part of qualifying. Alex Albon, brilliant season for him, but it's not an improvement sector 1 or 2, and Alex Albon can't find a time to take him into the top 10.
Alonso's middle sector is as good as anyone. He's lost a chunk in the first sector, but this could be a handy improvement. Antonelli flying as well behind.
Up to 5th for Fernando Alonso, just finding something around this racetrack time and time again. Hadjar goes over the line. He remains in 7th place. Antonelli needs a lap. Antonelli's finding a lap. He's being compared to Pierre Gasly at the moment. Gasly himself, though, has just improved to 7th as Antonelli goes into 4th place and Oliver Behrman heads down into 11th position and is out. Lawson in 12th, then Albon, Bortoleto and Charles Leclerc is down there in 15th position. Looks like he might have just brushed the gravel as well as he made his way through. Lawson can't get through. He's only gone up to 11th place. Hülkenberg currently on the brink. Charles Leclerc goes to 9th. German driver over the line, and Hülkenberg cannot find the time.
So that'll be enough for Leclerc. It's Bortoleto or Hadjar.
Bortoleto can't find what he did before, and a time to take him through into the next part of qualifying. He gets ahead of Alexander Albon, who finds himself in 15th. It's Hülkenberg, Lawson, Behrman, Bortoleto and Alex Albon out in the second part of qualifying. Run 1 this time between the white lines, and Lando Norris does a 1:19.4 and says, over to you, Oscar Piastri. Piastri, who has topped every single session so far this weekend, is 800ths back with the fastest middle sector so far. McLaren drivers trading blows.
Is there anything left on the table for these high-speed corners? It's a quick approach and very, very quick back to gas out of the final corner.
Can Piastri keep this run going? The return to form, does it continue? Run 1 over the line, and there's 0.03 of a second between the two McLarens. Max Verstappen aiming for 3rd position then as he comes across the line. Verstappen is 0.4 of a second away from the McLarens. Remember, Max Verstappen has to beat Lando Norris tomorrow night in the Grand Prix to stay in championship contention. The McLarens have been fighting each other. Can Russell make it a 3-way battle for pole position? He comes across the line and the time was expiring. He's 0.3 back.
Yeah, they've got a weakness in that final sector, the Mercedes. They've got fractionally lower downforce. It helps them on the straight. It gives them a good first sector, but as you get into these fast corners, they are just not as planted as those McLarens who've got a nice buffer to the rest of the field.
Kimi Antonelli across the line into 6th position. Norris ahead of Piastri by 0.03 of a second. Russell in 3rd, Verstappen in 4th. Then it's Hadjar, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Gasly, and there's no time on the board for Charles Leclerc. Deep breath, everyone. Here we go. Oh, and finally, he can't catch it. A huge high-speed spin for Charles Leclerc.
Oh my goodness. It was coming, and then it came.
The fact he's got that car into Q3, I think, is testament to his talents.
Thank you for plastic on my tires.
Yes, this is kick from the floor. Just do your lap, do your lap.
I cannot drive. What the
Well, that's been picked up off the garage floor. I think that won't come to anything because that's such an unusual event that you wouldn't really pull the car in for it.
Lando Norris going for it immediately and he's wide and he's having to back out of it. Verstappen has dialed it up at the exact moment that he needs to. Over the line comes Charles Leclerc. What can Oscar Piastri do? Here is the driver trying to reclaim his position at the front like he was in practice. Sprint qualifying and the sprint race. Norris had the error. Has Norris opened the door? Crucial couple of corners. That's huge speed. Unbelievable commitment through turn 15 for Piastri, who's going all in. Norris is in the pits. Is it going to be provisional pole for Oscar Piastri? What a lap he's produced to go P1 by a tenth of a second. Does Max Verstappen have a reply?
He's close. He's very good in the first sector.
This is much more like it for the four-time world champion. He comes across the line. Verstappen into third position. Norris had the error. Piastri has taken provisional pole. Verstappen gets closer. He gets up to third position. This is Antonelli now across the line, and Antonelli goes into fifth place. Russell did not have a personal best in the first sector.
But he's not miles away, making some changes, heading into the fast corners. He's not miles away at all, just 1/10. The Mercedes hasn't been good in these fast corners at the end of the lap, though.
This is where the time ebbed away in sprint qualifying. Now in Grand Prix qualifying, Russell keeps it pinned. Unbelievable speed in sixth gear, 16th and final turn of the racetrack. Can Russell improve to the front row, or will it be an all-McLaren pairing at the front? The time again in the third and final sector falls away, and it's Oscar Piastri for the first time since the Dutch Grand Prix, who will start a race at the front when it comes to the main event.
So did we get it?
Yeah, you got it. Just as you keyed up, Oscar. Pole position. They're like buses.
Let's go, baby. Good session, everyone. That was mega. Thanks, everyone.
If it finished like we've qualified, it would be a two-car shootout for the title in Abu Dhabi. Lando Norris in second. If he finishes there ahead of Max Verstappen, Verstappen is out of contention. But it's not going to be that simple. An epic run awaits us.